hiring 2 dogs, exercising 2 dogs while watching Netflix. I have been under so much mental stress with everything going on with the current pandemic and virus, and my Netflix consumption has skyrocketed. I'm embarrassed to admit, but it's the truth. And so I have been trying to find ways to tire my dogs out and to work with them on training while watching TV. In this video, I'm going to share my top tips on how to Netflix and train your dog. All right, let's jump into this video right now. So this first idea of how I can watch TV and train my dog at the same time is... Bentley, can you place? Yes, good job. There you go, that's a good boy. Some people call this go to bed, some people call this place command, but it's essentially taking an item, whether it's a dog bed, a towel, a blanket, and teaching your dog that when you give the command, which I use place, that they need to go lay down on it, sit on it, and the rules are, when you're on place command, the rules are no barking, no whining, no jumping up and down, and you stay on here. You stay on here until I release you, which is perfect for when I want to wait till the end of the show to give another command. The easy way to teach this is put the bed down on the ground. As soon as they get on it, yes, good boy. As soon as they get on it, you reward with treats, praise, or play. If they don't go on it right away, absolutely feel free to encourage them to go on, but know that the fastest way for your dog to learn and really get that command ingrained in their head is for them to offer that behavior, and then you reward as soon as they go on. Over time, they're gonna start offering the behavior of just going on the bed without you even asking, and that is the point when you can start putting a command to it. Boom, you've taught your dog to go into a place or go to bed command, which is excellent when you have guests coming over and your dog is jumping up on them. You can put them on the place command. The next thing you can do to train and work on your dog while you're watching your favorite show is teach them to look at the TV on command. Why not have them watch TV with you? Here's how you can do that. Reward your dog with a treat, praise, or play as soon as you notice them look at the TV. Do that enough times, then you can add a command, and then you can teach your dog to literally watch TV. How freaking cool. So I have the TV up here. Yes, good job. You do that enough times, then eventually they're gonna be excited to look at the TV. On that same note, you know that I'm sitting here, I'm chillaxing on my couch. His focus on me is amazing. Why not use this time to teach your dog or work on look at me or focus or name recognition? As he's looking at me, yes, good job, Finn. And what you can do to increase the difficulty is have them look at you for more than a few seconds. Increase the duration slowly over time, and then start putting a command to it. A lot of people use focus. Yes, good job. I'm a little slow on the treats. This whole TV thing has got me a little lazy and slow. For this next one, it's combining both mental stimulation and physical, so it can really tire a dog out. And again, you don't have to get your booty off that couch at all. Oh man, so if you're sitting on the couch right now, and I know they're like, ooh, what are you gonna ask for me now? See this? They're not getting into trouble, they're focusing on me. This is why you work with them while you watch TV, guys. But one thing you can do if they are starting to get restless is work on one of my favorite commands, the TOUCH command. Finnegan, touch. Good boy, Bentley nose. Yes, good job, Finnegan, touch. Good job, touch. Yes, touch. Yes, good job. A pro tip is if you have somebody else in the room, have them sit on the opposite side of your living room. Even if it's small like mine is, they can ask for a touch, and then you can ask for a touch. And I get the dog to run back and forth, a great way to make them think and use their muscles, all while you get to chillax. Now, this next one is if you are struggling with your dog jumping up on the couch or jumping up on anything, now's the time to teach them the OFF command. Comment below if you're the same, but sometimes I do allow my boys on the couch. It wasn't always that way, but now I do sometimes, especially right now when things are so stressful in the media. And it was important to me that if I allowed this, that they also understood that they weren't always allowed to come up, and that they also understood that if I asked them to OFF, that they would actually remove themselves from the couch, and that they only get to come up if I invited them. So Finnegan, You're being so cute. You're being so cute. Before I show you how I do this, guys, I do want to give a little pro tip. I'm just going to insert here because he's being so good. Now is the time to work on handling your dog. You should be looking in their ears, looking at their teeth, touching their muzzle, touching their paws, because guys, undoubtedly, there's going to be a time in your dog's life where they're going to have to be handled by a vet or a groomer or a stranger that they may need help. And if they're used to being touched on parts of their body and positively reinforced, it's going to be less stressful for them. So let's talk about the OFF command. Finnegan, can you off? You guys can see he's half doing this, but this is real life here. Yes, good job, Finn. And what this does is it shows them, oh, okay, when I get off, even though I'd rather be up there with mom, I still get positive reinforcement. So I am gonna listen next time she asks. And if you have a really high energy dog and you're really struggling with exercising them, but you're just feeling lazy, why not grab a tug toy and play a little tug of war with them? And if you wanna level this up and make it even more tiring for them, practice on drop it or let go, depending on what command you wanna use. No bite? Yes, good boy. Okay, get it? Good job. And you can do that over and over so that you can actually teach them how to drop things while watching TV. Drop it. Good boy. Get it? Yes, good job. And I have Finn in a wait. Good boy. And while Ben is working on tug of war, did you give up? There you go. Finn is in a wait. So I'm working both dogs. I'm training 2 dogs right now, tiring 2 dogs, exercising 2 dogs, while watching Netflix. If you could do me a quick favor and click the like button down below, and of course subscribe if you're not, that really helps us out tremendously towards our mission to save all the damn dogs. Oh, sorry, I forgot you were there. Hey, what are you guys watching on TV right now? Comment below, I'm really curious. Hey Finn, can you help me with this next one? Yeah, hi. So for this next tip, I guarantee that many of you, if not all of you, have had a puppy or a dog who took treats not gently, who took treats a little aggressively. Both of my dogs have struggled with that. So what you can do while you're watching TV is work on taking things gently. Here's how you do that. So I have my treats on me. I'm using my Wildebeest treat pouch. It's linked below. You guys always ask me, what treat pouch is that? All right, Finny. So one thing you can do, So what you can do to help is if you have treats in your hand, these are just freeze-dried green lamb tripe by Canine Natural. Put it in your hand, and if you want to encourage your dog to take the treat gently, do not open your hand and release the treats until, we're not gonna put their paw up. No, sir, thank you. We're not gonna release our hand until he uses only his tongue, which you guys can see. If your dog puts their paw up like that, I just remove my hand altogether. That's not a behavior I want, because look, I don't know if you can see that, but he'll leave scratch marks, and he's not trying to be aggressive, he's just very pausy. As long as he's only using his tongue and no teeth, I open up and release. Good boy, good boy. Do that 10 times. Once they get really consistent with only using their tongue, put a command to it. Gentle or easy. Gentle. Good boy. You see, he didn't even use his tongue or his teeth. He just held it, and he pushes his mouth on there, right? But there's no teeth. Now, here's a couple really important pro tips to really maximize your time while watching TV and trying to tire your dogs. Grooming, whether you have a doodle or a short-haired Labrador like I do, dogs of all shapes, sizes, and all coats need to be brushed. It helps get their dead skin cells out, and it's very soothing for them. Hello, this is Rachel, Finn, and Ben from the future. I'm actually editing this video right now, and my clips now all of a sudden have no audio, and I have no idea why. So I'm just gonna explain to you what we're doing here during every commercial break, or if you're like me and you pay a little extra to have no commercials between every episode, do 5 puppy push-ups. What's a puppy push-up? Well, if you haven't watched my TikTok, which is just at Rachel Fasaro, then you probably haven't heard of a puppy push-up, but it's basically where a dog goes from a sit to a down and a down to a sit. So I recommend that between every episode that you watch on TV, or especially during commercials, if there are any, or any breaks, do 5 puppy push-ups with your dog. If you remember my foster dog, Theodore, we had him for almost a year, and we found him his forever home. He's doing great, but he had an issue where sometimes, that's a lie, all the time, if there was a dog on the TV, he would bark at the dog. If you have a dog that reacts to something on the TV, whether it's a noise or something they see, instead of dreading the TV making your dog react, look forward to it, because then that's an opportunity that you can help improve your dog. All you have to do is get their attention before they have a chance to react. So you're watching an episode, you typically have an idea when something might possibly come up that might make your dog react. What you can do is quickly get their attention on you. You can do focus, you can do look at me, and reward them for paying attention to you, even though there's something more exciting on the TV. You have to become more exciting than whatever it is on the TV that gets them amped up. But eventually, if you practice this enough, the dog is going to positively associate the fact that, oh, every time I see a horse on the TV or a cat run across the screen on the TV, if I instead look at mom or look at dad and pay attention to them instead of barking, I get my favorite treat. I get praise. I get a toy. I get attention. If you can condition that behavior, you're going to help change how they react to the TV. This is the great time to practice that. And then for a pro tip, what I want you guys to do is take a picture or video of your dog and upload it to Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook and tag me. I'm the same handle on all of them and every social media platform. It's just at Rachel Fasaro. And then what I can do is reshare your video and help inspire and empower pet parents all over the world to do more with their dog. This whole video was how you could watch Netflix and train your dog. It's that simple as long as you guys are consistent. And if you guys want to see what my favorite food is for dogs and what I feed my dogs, click the video linked right here. You're really gonna love it. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Goodbye.